Something happened this weekend that feels like the kind of moment people will be talking about for a long time. Not just because of what happened on the track, but because of what it could mean for the entire season going forward. And here's the wild part. This isn't just one storyline. There are actually two huge narratives coming out of this race, and the way they connect makes everything even more intense. One is about a split-second decision, a single move that completely flipped a driver's season upside down. The other is about how people across the NASCAR world are reacting to it, and trust me, not everyone is staying quiet. This situation shows just how quickly things can unravel in NASCAR, and how emotions can either push you forward or completely derail your season. If you're a real NASCAR fan who enjoys breakdowns like this, make sure to like and subscribe. We're building something real here on NASCAR Insider Hub, chasing 1,000 subscribers and talking about NASCAR the way fans actually do. Now, let's get into it, because once you understand everything behind this moment, it gets even crazier. This all went down at Martinsville, and right at the center of it were Bubba Wallace and Carson Hocevar. Late in the race, with about 15 laps to go, tensions were already building. Earlier on, a restart, Hocevar made an aggressive move, going 3 wide into turn 1. And if you know Martinsville, you already know that's a risky move. That's where things started heating up. Even Denny Hamlin talked about it on his podcast, Actions Detrimental, and he said what a lot of fans were already thinking. According to Hamlin, Hocevar's move wasn't illegal, but it was definitely dirty. At Martinsville, drivers have to check up going into turn 1, especially deeper in the field. Everyone brakes earlier than usual, but Hocevar tried to take advantage of that, diving low and forcing it 3 wide. And Bubba Wallace didn't appreciate it. So in that moment, Bubba made a decision, and that's where everything changed. Instead of backing off and thinking about the bigger picture, he chose to retaliate. He drove into Hocevar, but it didn't just move him out of the way. It escalated fast, turning into a major wreck. Bubba took himself out, collected multiple cars, and just like that, his race was over. He finished 36th. In a single moment, a driver who came into Martinsville sitting 3rd in the standings dropped all the way down to 11th. 8 positions gone instantly. After the race, Bubba said he didn't intend for it to go that far, claiming he misjudged the center of the corner. But honestly, it didn't look like just a simple mistake. And that's exactly why insiders reacted the way they did. Journalists like Jeff Gluck and Jordan Bianchi from The Athletic were genuinely surprised. Gluck even called it one of the most puzzling decisions of the season. Think about it. You've got a driver having one of the best seasons of his career, sitting 3rd in points and looking like a real contender. And instead of securing a strong finish and valuable points, he chooses retaliation. Bianchi pointed out the emotional side of it too. Frustration took over, and in NASCAR, that's dangerous. Because in this point system, every position matters. Every single point counts. Now Bubba Wallace is sitting tied at 206 points with drivers like Brad Keselowski, Kyle Larson, and Chris Buescher. So yes, he's still in the fight, but instead of controlling his position near the top, now he's battling just to climb back. And that's what really hits. As a fan, you understand the frustration. You understand wanting to send a message. But was it worth it? Was it worth throwing away a potential top finish, destroying your own race, and losing 8 spots in the standings? That's where this moment really stings. Looking ahead, the next race just became huge for Bubba Wallace, because now it's not just about speed, it's about control. It's about proving this was a one-time mistake, not the start of a pattern. Because if there's one thing NASCAR punishes, it's letting emotions drive the car instead of your mind. And right now, that's exactly what cost him. This could either be the moment that lights a fire under him, or the moment that quietly derails what was shaping up to be one of his best seasons ever. Now the big question is simple. How does he respond? Does he come back sharper, more focused, and more in control? Or does this moment start to snowball into something bigger? Because that's what I'll be watching in the next race. That's where we find out what kind of season this is really going to be for him. From here on out, all eyes are on Bubba Wallace. The pressure is real now. This is the part of the season where everything tightens up. Every race feels heavier. Every decision matters more. If he comes back calm, composed, and races smart, this becomes nothing more than a small bump in the road, something people forget in a few weeks. But if the frustration carries over, if he starts forcing moves again, that's when small mistakes turn into big problems fast. And the competition isn't slowing down. Drivers like Kyle Larson, Brad Keselowski, and Chris Buescher are right there waiting for one mistake, one opportunity to capitalize. That's how tight this championship battle really is. Moments like Martinsville don't just disappear, they follow you. They can define your season if you let them. So this next race? It's not just another race, it's a statement. It's Bubba Wallace showing whether he can reset, refocus, and prove he belongs in the championship conversation all season long. Because the speed is there, the talent is there, the potential is there. Now it comes down to one thing: control. And that's what separates good drivers from true championship contenders. And trust me, this season is far from over. We're just getting started.